of the data repositories that are available to the public from educational institutions or government agencies are searchable. In addition to individual, academic, and government repositories, there are digital libraries that index publicly available data. For example, Google Public Data is a directory of open data sets from many international government agencies. Starting from the Google Public Data homepage, simply type in a keyword for which you would like to find data, for example, GDP or Gross Domestic Product. You will see several open data sets that offer data or metrics on GDP. Notice here that you can also choose the source of data provider listed by top contributors. Notice also that you can become a contributor of public data by clicking on My Datasets and uploading your own dataset to the directory. There are other avenues to pursuing a search for open data. In the Resources section of this module, there is a link to a research guide to open data sets. This guide offers a listing of datasets by subject. You may find a good start to the data you are looking for by starting with one of these blocks. Additionally, if you are seeking repositories to which to contribute your own dataset or find other institutional repositories, you may find the research guide on data sharing repositories helpful, also linked in the Resources section of this module. On the Data Sharing Repositories Guide, the website that is currently the most robust is the re3data.org because it is the searchable directory of repositories. You can search for a repository by a specific subject. For example, if I were looking for repositories that cover the subject of economics, I would type the keyword in the search box, then I would also specify by using the subject drop-down menu to select the specific subject area. My results indicate all the repositories that are tagged with that subject. To be sure you are locating open data repositories, that is data you can reuse, select the Open Access box. When evaluating open data sources, government sources are often considered reliable due to the scope and frequency of data collection that governments are able to perform. Apart from government repositories, non-governmental organizations and news agencies often use public data to enable users to interact with open data. An interesting example of a website that uses a large amount of public data from the US government and delivers it to viewers concisely is Mapping LA, a project from the Los Angeles Times. Here, users can select an area of Los Angeles County and find out about each area's demographic metrics as measured by the US Census. When scrolling down to the bottom of the page, you will see additional governmental and organizational sources that provide more comprehensive data. Whenever using applications or data visualizations that use public data, be sure to examine the sources of data yourself to ensure they are reliable.